They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check it back, check it back. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Jack, Real.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch. Check safety.
When you wake up off the field,
from the gun, it's a run from Ingram. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence. Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season.
Thinking about if you was here, what kind of life you would have. Nowadays, the way we live our life on the edge. Nowadays, the way we live, you would die if you scared. This life is for the ghetto. This life.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know it's real, I had some real killers turn up. I did all I can for them, they not sincere enough. They stopped leaving me way back then, they can cheer us. They get treacherous, that's why they don't mention us. Why you hold on to a snitch, you they victim of.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
You know it's tiring trying to clean blood from the road. You know it's tiring watching my back and duck a slow. I know 2 robbers said they tired of sticking low.
This time Jackson will throw it. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down, you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
This life.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Street niggas need that love and affection. Big homies, not big homies, they ain't trying to get direct. Advice they gave to me, I told them niggas they could've kept. Couldn't stay in the world, we jumped inside the streets, I had a selection. Ain't no back and forth talking on the net, we send a mess. You want the king, want that tiger head.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. They'll try the left side. Dobbins, and that'll hurt the average bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. They'll try the left side. Dobbins. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Pull up bleeding out that pussy, you gotta suck. You said your name up on that shape, you got the best one. You ask me, do I love you? I'm nonchalant. When on the ground, seen an op now, that's when I spark the blunt. Maybe sip a little into, but that's not the point. A lot of money through SDA, you get you a block to count.
On 3rd down, Dobbins. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Slam. Watch the safety creep. Kill. Check 3. Switch.
These ain't no gas gyms. I dropped out of school, I'm sticking the man with nigga.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
My homies inside of my song, cause I know they be trapping a lot. I can't keep taking these pills when I'm in the trenches. They say I be capping a lot. I know a nigga who said he got rich.
The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal.
Yeah. That shit was awful. Nigga had that dog food. That day they shot you, I still in the mall. You could not come back around me. You turned your back on me. I cannot forget.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year, as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken.
Many must not be losing his head. If you thinking I'm gonna keep blocking you, that's like suicide. If you play with us, got a better chance at the lottery. Call an ambulance when that chopper sweep. Make a crowd.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Mandy.
Interception. Here's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They say it's favoritism. No, these the ones I love the most. I brought her 2-3 diamond chokers because she loved the choke. 1942 with a small pill, she loved the poke.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Bud Dupree, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but hold on, let me finish. Okay. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger, and he's taking it.
Like, why would you even do that, bro? You're an X-Factor player. You should have a better brain than that. Crazy shit, bro.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a give right side. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And it's caught. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They come out here in the eye. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. As time expires in the first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is now 24. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Hey. No. Watch the ass.
Now a give right side. Dobbins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 3rd down, Jackson steps away. He's going deep for Brown. And this throw will be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Roethlisberger will hand the counter. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off near his own 48. You hear me, Lex?
Fuck that bitch, ain't no respect for her. That little bitch turn her back so quick, you ain't got no check for her. I seen the type of nigga she fuck with, no respect